What is up, Internet Land? Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here with another Transformers video review for you today. Today, the figure that we're taking a look at is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Armada Hotshot. Gosh, that's just a mouthful of words. But yeah, Hotshot from Armada. And you know what? So, full disclosure, I believe I had the Hotshot. Gosh, forever ago. So many years ago. I never had the, Thrilling 30s or Generations or whatever that other version was called. So, yeah. I guess what I'm getting at is that I can't, effectively compare it to that one. But I do remember what, the old Hotshot was. And gosh, he was a brick. He was the most simplistic transformation figure. And I mean, Armada, right? But he was something, man. He was something. But yeah, so here we have the Legacy Evolution Hotshot, and he looks the part pretty well, especially from the front. He's got the inside out panels that form his shins. That's, proper. He's got the big old shoulder parts here. I do like the way they transformed him differently. It looks just like how he should in both robot mode and vehicle mode, but the transformation is completely different, and I like things like that. In terms of accessories, I wish he came with a Minicon. He doesn't even have a Minicon port. It'd be nice if he had that port on his butt, so you could do the thing. But all he's got is this engine mount gun. It's got 2 pegs on the bottom, so you can plug it into either one, and he'll hold it. But the paint on this is really good, like silver and black there, The paint on the rest of him is pretty good too. I like how they, I don't know exactly what this harness detail was always supposed to be, but I always thought it looked like he was wearing one of those racing 5-point harness seat belts. But yeah, he holds his little gun. And you can do this flip down visor thing. The visor is molded in clear plastic, and it does have the proper square and rectangular doohickeys on it. Of course, you can for his evolution thingamajig, you can take this and rotate it around, and there's his big old cannon thing. Again, no Minicon. I really do wish that he had come with a Minicon. But, I guess Minicons were so, 2 years ago or something. I don't know. But, yeah, let's get him transformed up. So, to get him transformed up, first thing we want to do is open up his chest by pulling on his head. Flip this guy around and close that back up. You can disconnect. Oh, actually, you probably should disconnect these first. They just go into tabs on his chest, and they would need to be disconnected first, so you don't break anything. There's his one Minicon port, and that is not accessible from his robot mode, which is a bummer. You want to take his arms and you want to fold them in like so. You can take his legs and rotate them around 180 degrees. That's right? Yes, it is. Then you want to take his little canopy windows here. Oh, I forgot to go into his... I forgot to go into his posability. It's alright. We didn't get far into the transformation. In terms of posability, his head is on a swivel. You can move his visor up and down. His shoulders will go that far forward, that far back, go out for more than the full tree pose. Rotation at the bicep, single joint bend at the elbow for 90 degrees. Uninhibited waist swivel, very nice. Legs will go that far forward, that far back. You can bring them out for the full Van Damme. Thigh swivel. His knee bends only that much, though if you move this out of the way, then it will bend a full 90 degrees, which, you know, that's what I would say is a minimum requirement for a decent posable figure. So there you go. He meets the minimum requirement, I guess, if you move that thing. He's got an ankle tilt here, and you can wiggle his toe if you want, but it doesn't really do much. But yeah, his knees do have a tendency to hyperextend a bit, especially if they were to come untabbed from these tabs that they plug into. But just keep that in mind as you are messing with it. But anyhow, back to transformation. To get him transformed up, you want to disconnect these shoulders from up here, open up his chest, flip the head in, close up his chest, move the arms inwards like so, rotate the legs 180 degrees, and then what you want to do is take the you're going to take these and flip them around to the other way like so. And you're going to rotate this, disconnect it from here. There's like this little armature in there. And then this is going to collapse up. And this little tab that plugged into his knee is going to kind of go... It doesn't tab into anywhere on his fist, but it fits into that slot. This tab, though, does go into that slot. So you want to take care of that, just like so. And then you can do the same with the other one. So bring this guy around. Oh, hey, I forgot to mention. There's this little yellow panel here that needs to come out. That's important. And then we'll just do all the same stuff on this side. Fold that down. You can take, and there's like tabs to get these to line up, but then there's it's not quite an L-shaped hook, but it's kind of like that. It basically, it wants to slide together much nicely than it wants to just like push in. So kind of slide those in. And bring these around and up and plug that into his forearm, just like on the other side. These windows are going to kind of like tab together. There is an L-shaped tab in there, so you do want to make sure that you're stacking the one on top of the other. And then on these guys here, you're just going to take those shoulders and plug them back into the back of the car, and then just kind of fold this up, and it will sit in there. You want to be mindful of, there's these tabs here which are going to go into these slots on his chest. There's these tabs here. Well, they don't do anything in this mode, but there's these ones here that go into tabs on that. So it kind of helps to like lift up that windshield just a bit as you're slotting that into place, and then close it down to tighten it all up together. And I had this on backwards, by the way. If you put it in this way, it will not close all the way. You have to make sure that these hollows are going to go onto these struts, right like so. And then you take his front and fold it up. And last but certainly not least, you take his little engine block, fold into both of those tabs, and now you have Hotshot in his vehicle mode. He's all good to go. He's got that like absurdly wide car proportion. It's weird to see them that wide. I'm not sure if I've seen a car that's just that proportion, but I do like they've got the detail of his gas cap, but it's only on the one side. That's nice. I do kind of wish that they had put some red paint apps on his tail lights. That would have been good. Or like had some way to like have some of this red plastic shine through. That would have been swanky, but alas, nothing of the sort happened. But yeah, silver paint apps, yellow that matches kind of to the yellow plastic, black all around the skirt here and on the front bumper, and that's it for paint apps on this mode. Rolls well enough, I suppose. He's got one single minicon port there that doesn't do anything, of course. And all in all, that's what he is. If you are somebody who grew up with the Armada line, then this is probably already on your radar. You're probably right now thinking, oh, is this worth replacing my Thrilling 30 Hotshot with this one or not? I don't know, but I unfortunately can't advise you on that. But I think that this guy is pretty decent. He's good for what he is. I like it. But anyhow, that's all I've got for now. Thanks everybody for watching. You guys are fantastic. Everybody stay awesome and be good to each other. See ya.